Hi friends, welcome to EC Embryology Gross Anatomy channel. In today's video, we are going to learn about fertilization. What is fertilization? So fertilization, it is a fusion of mature germ cell and ovum and a spermatozoa to form a mononucleated zygote. So that is called fertilization. So it occurs in three stages. First one is approximation of the gametes, and second one is contact and fusion of gametes, and the third one is effects of fertilization. So these are the three stages we are going to see in the next slide. Now we are going to see the first stage of fertilization, that is approximation of gametes. In this, the three major things are occurring. First one is the transport of spermatozoa into the vagina is facilitated by the prostaglandin of semen, which causes powerful contraction of the uterine muscle. And then meanwhile, at the same time, the oxytocin is released from the neurohypophysis for the uterine contraction. And then third one is a vacuum is created in the uterine cavity for the aspiration of sperm. So these are the three major things occur for the approximation of gametes. So during this aspiration of the sperm, so many uterine glands are secreted in the uterine cavity and in the cervix, which enables the sperm into the uterine cavity. Here in this picture, we can able to see many uterine glands and many glands in the vagina which produces aspiration of sperm into the uterine tube. During the ascent of spermatozoa, there are many barriers which reduces the number of spermatozoa. One is the cervix constriction, which reduces the number of the spermatozoa, and it allows only 200 to 300 sperm can enter into the uterine tube. So here only 200 to 300 spermatozoa are entering into the uterine tube, and the uterine muscle contraction also reduces the number of spermatozoa. Site of fertilization. So here the spermatozoa is transported into the uterine tube and then it reaches the site of fertilization. So ampulla of uterus is the site of fertilization. Then meanwhile, this transport of oocyte from the ovary is occurred by means of contraction on rhythmical beats of the uterine muscle. So this enters into the ampulla of uterus. So here in this picture, we can able to visualize the approximation of the gametes. The ovum is surrounded by more number of the spermatozoa. So this is called the approximation of gametes. Now we'll see the second stage of fertilization, that is contact and fusion of gametes. So in this first we are going to see the three barriers. So these are the three barriers which prevent the entry of the spermatozoa. So first one is corona radiata, then zona pellucida, and then innermost one is the vitelline membrane. So these three membrane prevents the entry of spermatozoa. And then the second process, what has to occur is prior to the penetration, the spermatozoa should undergo capacitation and acrosomal reaction. So then only he can able to cross the barriers of the oocyte. So first one is capacitation. So this capacitation means the conditioning of the spermatozoa which will last for 7 hours. So when the decapacitation factors like glycoprotein and seminal plasma are removed from the acrosomal cap, by the secretion of the uterine glands. So when the decapacitation occurs, now the spermatozoa is ready to fertile the oocyte. And then next one is acrosomal reaction. When the spermatocyte reaches the zona pellucida of the oocyte, there are some acrosomal contents are released from the acrosomal cap. Here in this picture, you can able to see the acrosomal content. See, here acrosomal content are released from the acrosomal cap. So these content produces the entry of the sperm into the barriers. So this called acrosomal reaction. Now we'll see the first barrier, corona radiata, how it get disintegrate. So here the first barrier, corona radiata, is disintegrated by the enzyme hyaluronidase, which is released from the acrosomal cap. And then the second barrier is zona pellucida. When the sperm head reaches the zona pellucida, here itself you can see when the sperm reaches the zona pellucida, a substance called trypsin-like substance is released and which causes zona lysin. So next, when it reaches the zona pellucida, the permeability of the zona pellucida is changes, and this changes allows only one sperm and other sperms and all which just adherent over the zona pellucida. So and this reaction is called a zona reaction. Now the zona pellucida create a glycoprotein like substance called fertilizing over the spermatozoa which produces agglutination of sperm. And meanwhile, above this oocyte, anti-fertilizing is produced, which makes the fusion of both the gametes. Next one is the third barrier, vitelline membrane. So once the bilaminar membrane of the acrosomal region is disintegrated, so this vitelline membrane allow the sperm enter into the oocyte. So here it allows only the head and neck part of the spermatozoa. The remaining part and all doesn't enters into the oocyte. Here in this picture, we can able to visualize the fusion of the gametes. See here, only the head and neck region of the sperm enters into the oocyte and produces a fusion of the gametes. So other sperm and all which is blocked by the vitelline membrane. So up to this we have seen the second stage of fertilization. Next one is third stage, that is effect of fertilization. So in this, the first thing occur is completion of the second meiotic division. Once the sperm enters into the oocyte, the ovum and the sperm are going to fuse and this completes the second meiotic division. So here in the second meiotic division, we can able to see the two polar bodies in the pre-vitelline space. So here the male and the female pronucleus also we can able to see. Then restoration of the diploid number of chromosome. So each the ovum and the sperm contains haploid number of chromosomes. These two fuse together and form a diploid number of chromosome and makes us a single nucleus which is located in the center of the ovum. Here, the chromosome of both the parents are arranged themselves around the equator of the spindle. So here, the most of the cytoplasm are getting it from the mother. So most of the hereditary character are carry over from the mother to the child. And then the next stage is once the formation of the spindle occurs, The first cleavage division is going to complete and two blastomeres can be seen within the zona pellucida. So this the thing occur in the cleavage division. Up to this we have seen the part of the fertilization in human being. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Okay friends, thank you. Bye.